Hey everybody, since I've been getting so many of these big battery phones from China, I figured I might as well do a video pitting all four of them together. So these two phones I actually already tested, unboxed and made a video. This is the Bluboo S3 and this is the Ulefone Power 5. So these are two new phones that I haven't done yet on the channel. So right here, I actually have to look at what it is because these phones all look so damn similar. Okay. So right here is the Blackview P10000, and then on the right, on the last one right here, it's the Doogee BL9000. So now, all four of these phones technically have different battery sizes, so this battery test won't be like the most completely accurate one because they have different battery sizes. But they're similar enough that I think it'll give you an idea of which phone is legit, which phone is not. I find the Ulefone, I tested these two phones so far, and I find the Ulefone's battery to be legit because it lasted 32 hours screen on time. So we'll use this as a gauge for these other ones. So you have the Bluboo S3, it has the smallest battery of the bunch, 8,500 milliamp hour. You have the Ulefone, as mentioned, 13,000 milliamp hour. You have the Blackview with 11,000 milliamp hour. And then finally the Doogee BL9000 has a 9,000 milliamp battery size. So these two are quite similar and these two are kind of similar, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure the Ulefone will last the longest because it has the biggest battery in there. It lasted 32 hours screen on time the last time. So we'll see how these other phones fare compared to the Ulefone. It's also worth mentioning they're running different software right now. So these two phones actually the Ulefone and Doogee, they're doing a good job. They're both running Android 8.1, so it's pretty new. Whereas the Blackview phone is still running Android 7.1, and the Bluboo S3 is also on Android 7.1. So these phones will suffer from battery life too because Android 7.1 is not as efficient as 8.1. So in terms of processor, they're all pretty similar spec. So let's begin the battery test. So we're gonna test the battery on PC Mark. I like this app a lot because it really just pushes the phone through heavy processes and it's fair. Even though the battery percentage aren't exactly the same, it'll start to test at 80% and just run it down to 20%. So let's begin. So now this app is going to put the phone through all sorts of processes, edit video, play video, scroll through the web, and it'll keep doing this until the phone hits 20% battery life, at which point it will stop and then it'll give you a time. This is the first time I ran a test on the Ulefone. It scored a 32-hour time. That's amazing. Like the whole time the screen is on and the speaker is on too, so later it will make a lot of sound. So 32 hours on this. We'll see. Technically speaking, the Blackview should be close to the Ulefone, so we'll see how legit the Blackview is. Okay, so as expected, the Bluboo S3 finished first. It lasted almost 15 hours. This is 14 hours, 53 minutes. So that's a pretty good number in a vacuum, but then if you actually do the math, something doesn't add up. That's because this phone, the Bluboo BL9000, has a 9,000 milliamp hour battery. That's what's advertised. Meanwhile, Bluboo advertises an 8,500 milliamp hour battery for this phone. So there's only a 500 milliamp hour difference between this phone and this phone. But you see, as you can see, the Doogee BL9000 is still going pretty strong. It's still quite a bit away from finishing. So how can that be? That means Bluboo's battery may actually not be 8,500 milliamp hour. It might actually be a bit less. And also, yeah, factor in the software too. This phone runs Android 7.0, whereas Doogee runs Android 8.1. So 8.1 is a little bit more efficient, but it just doesn't seem like the difference should be that big. We'll see what the number is for this. Okay, so now you see that both of these have already finished. I just woke up, that's why I missed the finish. So the Doogee BL9000 ended up lasting a little bit longer than the Blackview at 23 hours 47 minutes, while the Blackview P10000 lasted 23 hours 17 minutes. So keep in mind, the Blackview supposedly has a 11,000 milliamp hour battery, 11,000, while this phone supposedly has a 9000 milliamp hour. So this phone somehow lasted longer. Again, this phone has a newer software. So now, for some reason, the Ulefone, the test stopped. I think probably because I got too many notifications and it kicked me out of the test. But as you can see, it still has 48% battery life. So I did not charge this phone at all. I ran this at the same time. So it's been 23 hours. And it still has 48% battery life. So that's pretty ridiculous. Okay, so just the fact that we ran an entire test already, and this phone still has almost 50% battery life left, 50%, that means this, the Ulefone Power 5 is probably legit in terms of battery capacity, 13,000 milliamp. So that means the Bluboo S3 is probably fake battery. It's not 8,500 milliamp. In my video, I thought it was. I apologize, I made a mistake. While the Blackview is probably not it too, because there's no way that this phone is able to last so much longer with just 13,000 while this phone supposedly has 11,000. The Doogee BL9000 is still a little bit short, but at least 9,000 it's a little bit easier to swallow than 11,000 right here. Okay, so right now I'm going to put the numbers on the screen, the test results number, along with the advertised battery size. So as you can see, it kind of doesn't add up. There's some funny math right there. So you guys be the judge about which phone is legit. I'm not going to actually break open the phones to check the battery capacity in there. I think this test is quite telling enough. Thanks for watching.